everybody, my name is CB and you're watching Crochet Bombay. Welcome back if you are a subscriber and you watched my last video, or if you just watched my last video in general. And hello if you're new. This is my second ever video on YouTube, and yeah, fun fact about me, I love crocheting and I love Bombays, which is just black cats. So I have one and then 1.5 basically. That's just 2 little fun facts about me, I guess. So about that, the crochet part. This is a tutorial on this crochet crazy 8-ball beanie. I absolutely love this beanie. I've been wearing it ever since I made it, and unfortunately it's supposed to be a Christmas present, but we'll see. I might have to make a new one because I adore this one, and yeah. But if you guys are wanting a YouTube video of I guess crochet presents that I'm working on, or quick projects that I guess you could be doing for your Christmas presents, please let me know, and I can definitely do that for you guys. And yes, this worked out pretty quickly. With recording, it only took me about let's say an hour and a half. So you can definitely do this if you are on a time crunch during Christmas. It is October 12th while I'm recording this, so Christmas is coming up quicker than most I guess artists think. So I think you guys should start thinking about that if you do want to craft Christmas or crafty Christmas. That being said, I'm just telling you because the alarms went off in my head about a day ago. So I figured a lot of other people are in the same boat because time flies. I cannot believe 2025 is almost over. That is absurd. I need to calm down. But it's crazy. It kind of flew by. Oh, here's my little Bombay. Oh, I scared him. His name is Bam Bam. Bam Bam the Bombay. Okay. Alright, so with that being said, let's get on to it. Hello. So for this project, I used weight 4 yarn and I used a 3mm hook. This is just because we're going to be doing double crochets and I don't want any gappage. Yep, the yarn that I used was Red Heart, the acrylic. I don't really have a particular type of yarn that I like to use, so I don't discriminate against any yarn. So that's what I'm going to be using for this project, and I think it comes out cozy and comfortable and it's not itchy. So with that being said, let's start. This project actually is supposed to start with a magic circle or magic ring. However, I hate them, so I just do a slip knot. Oh my goodness. And I just chain 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and now you're gonna slip stitch into the first little chain that we did. And boom, it's kind of a magic circle or magic ring. And then you're gonna chain 2, 1, 2, and then after this chain 2, because this does count as the chain, you're going to yarn over, stab in the middle of the circle, and then just make a double crochet, and then you're gonna keep going all the way around until you've done 12 double crochets. Okay, so I did my 12 I guess double crochets. You do not count the 2 chains. I messed up, so actually you're doing 12 individual ones, and then you're gonna slip stitch into the 2 chains. So in reality you're doing 12 double crochets, but it is sort of 13 because of the 2 chain, but we won't be working into these 2 chains other than I guess connecting the pre-existing work together, so it doesn't really count because we won't be increasing or decreasing on the 2 chains from our magic circle. So you should have just those 2 chains, and then you should have done 12 double crochets all around, slip stitch into the 13th double crochet, which is just the 2 chains. All right, okay, so we're gonna chain 2 to start our new row. We don't have to turn our work or anything, but from here you're going to increase in every chain. So increase means that you're going to insert 2 double crochets in every chain, and so you have 24, or you'll end up with 24, because we had 12 double crochets inserted into our magic ring, and now we're inserting 2 in each, so 12 times 2, 24. I hope that is self-explanatory, and I will meet you once we both completed the 24 double crochets. I'm going to start off the new round always the same way, where you slip stitch into the 2 chain, the branch off from the 2 chains, and then you're going to chain again another 2 chains. Alright, so I hope that's explained well. To proceed on this row, which will be your 3rd row, it's going to be an increase, but also not an increase. So what I mean by that is we're alternating increases. So we're going to do a double crochet in the stitch over, and then another one. So you just increased in the first stitch of the row, and then the next one you're only going to do 1 double crochet. Oh no, my yarn. Oh no. Okay. 1 double crochet. And then the next one, you're going to do 2 double crochets. So it's an increase, a regular, increase, regular, increase, regular, and by regular I mean 1 double crochet inserted into the stitch, or I guess chain, the insert. So just do that all the way around, double, single, double, single, double, single, and perfect. When you finish the 3rd row, you should have a total of 36 double crochets. So if you don't, just double check, count them, look at all the little, I guess, double crochets that you did, and see which ones you might have missed. Yeah. So once you see that you have 36, do the regular slip stitch that we do with the from the 2 chains, and then you're gonna chain 2. And then this row, it's kind of like every other row. It kind of gets consistent after a while. You kind of recognize the pattern, but you're going to decrease the increases again. So you're gonna insert into the first double crochet, and you're going to increase in this one. So 2 double crochets in the first stitch after the chain, and then the one after that you're just going to do 1 double crochet, so not inserting another double crochet in the same one, and then the one after that singular double crochet you're just going to do 1 more, and then the next one is going to be an increase, so 2 double crochets. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Bloopers. Okay, there you go. It is going to be an increase. So increase, singular, singular, increase, repeat, singular, singular, sorry, my tension, and increase. And just like that. So double, or double, alone, alone, double, alone, alone, double, alone, alone, double, alone, alone. Do that all the way around, and I will meet you for the 5th row. The total double crochet that you should have after the fourth row, well not after, in the fourth row is 48 double crochets. With that, we're going to not chain 2 after we well actually I just lied, I'm sorry, I lied to you guys. We're gonna slip stitch first and then we're going to chain 2, 1, 2, but this time we are going to fasten off. Perfect. And that is done. Well, I guess the white part of the number 8 is done, the number 8 ball. And I honestly like to flip it this way because I think this side looks better. So, with this being said, put your white aside. She's done for the night, or the day, or the morning. And get the color of the beanie that you would like. I am going to use this blue. Oh, I'm going to use this blue. I wanted to use just a lighter color for you guys so you guys can see it on the camera. I think black would look super cool, but I do like this blue. I like the, I guess the tinge? I don't know, not tinge, but it's kind of like bluish, or bluish greenish, sort of. Besides that point, I will show you how to make the 8 and then attach the 8. So we're going to do that before we extend the rest of our hat. Alrighty, for the 8, it looks more difficult than it is. So you're actually going to chain 40. I just did it off camera, just so I can give you the right number of chains. And then once you chain 40, you're going to slip stitch it together. I had to maneuver my hook in the first chain. So slip stitch the, oh no, there. Slip stitch the 2 ends together and then chain 2, so then that way we can fasten off. Okay, so now we have this, and from here it's kind of self-explanatory. You twist it so it looks like an 8, and then you place it on the white part of the beanie, so the top, and then you grab your needle and you would put the color that you used for the 8 through the needle. Okay, I kind of wanted to start it so that way I could show you, oh my goodness, where I did the placement of the 8. So the 8, a good way to get the center, or the 8 in the center, is by putting the X part of the 8 on the, or through the magic circle that we did to start the beanie. Yeah. So that's just how I recommend placing your 8, so then that way it's not like too much to the left, too much to the right, or I guess uneven. And for the circles to be even, you twist it and then fold it, and then you can see, I mean, if the circles lay on top of each other perfectly, then that means the circles are even, and so not one circle will be way bigger than the other circle. So I have just been going through back and forth like this. Oh, sorry. It's focused. And just like this, and you're just going to do it all the way through the whole 8. And you don't have to do every single stitch. It's just, I guess I'm just doing it out of force of habit. So, yeah. So I will meet you when I am done with my 8, and hopefully you're done with yours. All right. To add the new color, which is going to be the base color, I mean the overall color of your hat. you do your slip knot. Find where you would have put the 2 chains prior to us fastening off, and you're just going to slip stitch the slip knot into that chain. It's a little tight. There you go. And then you're going to chain 2. Let me get this white out the way. 1, 2. Okay, and now we're back to crocheting the hat. So from here, you're gonna enter into the next chain, and you're going to increase into this chain. But the next 3, you're just gonna do 1 double crochet in each of the next 3. So this is 1 double crochet in the next stitch, 1 double crochet in the next stitch, 1 double crochet in the next stitch, and then the next stitch is when you put an increase. So you're gonna put 2 double crochets. So it's 1, 2, 3, increase. 1, 2, 3, increase. 1, 2, 3, increase. 1, 2, 3, increase. So I'm gonna do it one more time with you guys. It's 1, next stitch, 2, next stitch, 3, next stitch, increase. All right, so that's how we're going to be increasing the next row. Alrighty, once you finish that row, this last increase, it should be a total of 60 double crochets. So you can count that out because this will be the last increase. So this is going to be the circumference of our hat, because this is obviously the dome of your head. So the rest of it is just going to be the outside of your hat. You do have to remember that yarn does stretch, so if this does look small for your head, just know that it'll obviously fit the head once it like kind of stretches out. And yeah, so you will, my cat is playing with a piece of string, so if you heard that noise in the background, I apologize. You slip stitch the 2 pieces together. You're gonna chain 2 just to start the next row, and then from here you're just going to double crochet in every stitch around. So you should have 60 double crochets, and you're just going to repeat this over and over and over again. And I'm pretty sure it should be, I think it's a total of 9 rows. Let me see here, I have it in my notes. 9 rows if you want it like a short without a I guess fold or lip, but I like the lip. If you want the lip and you want it short, I probably am gonna do 13 rows. He's still playing with some yarn down there, sorry about that. So just go round and round and round. Once you want the next row and you've completed the 60 and you're back at the start, just slip stitch, chain 2, and then repeat, and then just keep going until you have, let's meet at 9 rows, and we'll decide together how far we want to go on the hat. Okie dokie. So I have finished the 9 rows. So if you didn't want the little lip and you wanted like a short beanie, because the initial way that I was thinking about, I guess the figure 8 style beanie was kind of like a little streetwear, which tend to be shorter, I feel, and right above your ear. But if you want to go longer, then go longer. I'm going to go 3 more rows longer, so then that way I can fold it and it can have like a little lip like this. And my 8 is on the inside because I like the lines. I just like how the interior of double crochets come out versus, I guess kind of like this, I mean, obviously there's no like holes or gaps or anything, like there's nothing wrong with it. I just like how this looks. So mine's just inside, and then I would just flip it out once I was completed with all my rounds. So yep, I'm gonna do 2 more rounds and then the beanie will be complete. Or 2 or 3. We'll see. I'll keep trying it on and then I'll see how many extra rows I have. Okay, minor difficulties. My LED light died, so I'm just using the back or my flash on my camera. So I apologize if the quality's weird. But yes, it's finished. I finished all 12 rows. This is the little lip that I was talking about. I normally only do street style beanies when I use acrylic yarn, just because acrylic yarn is stiffer than I guess alternative yarns that isn't acrylic. So if you do want like a floppy style beanie, definitely don't use acrylic. So I do like my color. It looks like navy blue, but it has like a green tinge to it. Oh, it's so hard to tell on camera. Okay. Well, maybe it'll tell in the photos, but take my word for it. I just not sure why it's not showing, but nonetheless, I will see you in my outro clip. And yes, thank you for crafting with me. I had so much fun actually making this project. And yeah. Okay, bye. Alrighty, so that is the tutorial on the Crazy 8-Ball beanie. I love how my Crazy 8-Ball beanie came out. I didn't start learning how to do the increase beanie style until just recently, especially once I started getting into design style, funky beanie-esque beanies, because normally with beanies you just do that big rectangle and then you kind of sew the top together and cinch it. That's how I've always made beanies. But I definitely like the concept of the increase, especially because each head is different. So without counting chains, because that could be difficult because not all heads are the same, and then you can do less increases and less increases for like children if you want to make beanies for, I don't know, your 2-year-old niece or your best friend's little baby or so on and so forth. Either way, or your own baby. Anyways. I especially think that the Crazy 8-Ball beanie would be great for any, I guess, male in your life. I know crochet gift giving for men specifically is kind of difficult, so I think that a basic beanie is, I guess, said and done, but I think doing it the funky style can add a little pizzazz to a basic beanie. So yeah, if you do have any questions, please drop a comment. I have my phone on my hip like I said in the other video, and I will reply basically immediately. Yeah, I hope that you guys have a wonderful day and do something within the 24 hours that makes you happy, whether that's staring at a tree, whether that's getting ice cream, whether that's going to the mall, whether that's reading a book, hanging out with a friend, or just watching a TV show or a movie or something like that. I know I'm gonna watch Sherlock Holmes within the next 20 minutes. So please like and subscribe, and I hope I see you in my next video. Okay,